Hello friends, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel, and in this video you will learn how to create your own ChatGPT kind of system. In the system you can upload files and talk to the files, generate high quality code, and get information as ChatGPT does. So let's get started. I am here on a GitHub repository called Open-Webui. This repository is free to use, so we can use it, and it's kind of open source. So let's try to run this repository. So I am in my terminal. The first thing you need before getting started is Docker. You need Docker installed on your system. Once you install Docker, you can get started with a command called docker run network host, attach a volume, Ollama base URL. If you want to work with Ollama, I have another video which explains everything about connecting this same framework Open-Webui to Ollama, but in this video I'm not gonna use it. Then you name the container that's going to start by this command. Then you restart it always. I don't want it at this point because I'm just going to run it. And then this is the actual image of the Open-Webui framework. I'll hit enter. You'll see it will do few things. In case you want to run it in daemon mode, you can use -d tag here. But since I'm going to just explain few things, that's why I'm going to run it without a daemon mode. So I'll minimize that. Now if I go to localhost 8080 port, you will see this kind of interface. Since I have created an account, you need to first create an account. Give any email. It doesn't require you to verify the email, but provide an email and a password. Now make sure you remember the email and password or write it down somewhere, because it is hard to reset the password for a particular email. Once you sign up, you come to the sign in page, and when you sign in, you will see this kind of beautiful interface. I'll walk you through to the interface. Here you see new chat. Here you'll see all of your chat. Here there is a workspace. You select the models, you create your own knowledge, you create your own prompts, you create your own tools. On the downside, left downside, you will see the user setting. That is admin panel, but we don't need it. Playground, we don't need it. Archived chats, we don't need it. But this setting part is kind of interesting. So here there is a system prompt that you can tweak. There is a interface, for example, title auto generation, reach text, allow user voice, allow voice interpretation of call, and things like that. Okay, you can change those things. There is personalization under audio. You can select which kind of STT and TTS settings you want. Under account, you can change the password, see the API key as well. Now this is interesting thing, admin setting. Now this admin setting, you can do many things, out of which we are looking into connection. So now in order to provide it with LLM, there are a couple of things. The first thing, you connect it to Ollama, enable the Ollama, provide the URL, and boom, it will work. but sometimes you don't have the computational resources on your system. For those scenario, what you can do is that you can go to Fireworks AI, create an account with that. Once you create your account, you go to API keys, create a new API key. Okay, I'll create a new API key. I'll say Open-Webui. I'll create a new API key. I'll copy that. Go to admin panel. I'll provide my API key. Now, if you search for Fireworks API endpoint, hopefully somewhere, yeah, here you'll see this is the Fireworks API endpoint, and that is what I have used here. So once you have these things, you can save these things and go to new chat and click here. You will see all the models available on Fireworks, and you can see it here. So let me try with this Quen 2.5 coder, and I'll say hi. I'll say write a Python recursive function. Yeah, you can see how fast it is, how good it is. I am running a Python Flask application. Help me write a production level Docker file. You can see how good it is, how fast it is, and the accuracy is depend on case by case, but from what I can see, it seems okay. And there are instruction and detailed answer. So what happens is that now you think, oh, all of these things are done on ChatGPT as well, but ChatGPT is kind of costly than Fireworks. Most of the Fireworks API are very cheap. So you can see it works. Now if you go to again the setting part, I want to show you one more thing. Again, admin setting, and under the documents section, you will see there is embedding model. Now this embedding model can be different. So at this point it uses sentence transformer, but you can use OpenAI as well. In case you want to use OpenAI, what you need to do is you need to again go to admin setting connections, and here you need to add one more section. You need to provide OpenAI endpoint, OpenAI API endpoint. Okay, so this is it is directly using client library, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the endpoint. So this is the endpoint up to v1. Okay, you go here up to v1, you provide your API key and save this. Okay, I'm not sure if, yeah, you provide your API endpoint and provide the API key. Now you can go to settings, admin, document, and use OpenAI. In case you want to use sentence transformer, which is not bad, and if you go here, and there are pre-trained models, and you can use any of the models. At this point I'm not sure, but it is using all mini LM, all mini LM L6 v2, which is kind of similar. But in case you want to use this, you can copy this, come here, and paste this and save this. But you need to understand this warning. If you update or change embedding model, you need to re-import all the documents, cause the embedding size is different. Now I guess I have shown you all the things I want. You can try different models as well. Let's taste 3.3 instruct and see. You can see how fast it is. Let's say, what can you do for me? Yeah, you can see. So what happens is that you'll have your own ChatGPT kind of system, and you don't have to go to ChatGPT. You don't have to pay more on ChatGPT. You can always check the pricing. I guess there is pricing. You can see the pricing. The pricing is very minimal. If you use any model between less than 4 billion parameter, it is 0.10 per million token. So if you use large models, if up to this point, you will have $1.20 per million token. And even if you use image models, they are cheaper than most of the service providers. There is a speech to text as well, embedding models as well. So I hope you have gained some knowledge out of this video, and this tool is very exciting. I use it for all my daily coding tasks. Finally, I hope you have gained some knowledge and you can use this tool on your own. In case you face any issues, please let me know in the comment section of this video. I'll get back to you. If you like my work, please consider subscribing to my channel. That helps. Thank you for watching. Peace.